Welcome back to the Whatnauts Reactor Core. My name is Kyle Springer, and I am joined by Melissa Wilkinson for our Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special reaction. Melissa, how are you? How's your holiday season been so far?
It's been great. I put up my tree. I put up lights.
Nice.
I've already been planning my big family Christmas party. Got those invites in the mail. I made a Google spreadsheet to track everybody's potluck dish.
Ooh.
I put a Bitly. I made a Bitly to print on this card, and you type in the Bitly. You know, my 70-year-old aunts can go to the Bitly, go to the Google spreadsheet, and tell us they're bringing ham.
Awesome. Awesome stuff. You are on top of it. My holiday season has gotten off to a good start. I had some family come and visit. We also got our tree up. I went to a basketball game here in Oklahoma, and we won. It was an incredible game. It was awesome. It was so good. It was fun. It was fun. It was good.
What's your team? The Thunder?
Oklahoma City Thunder, yeah. I wouldn't say they're my team, but just
yours is the collective city, yes.
Right, yeah. Good stuff, good stuff. Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. Melissa, let's dive right in. We've been waiting for this for some time. I've been super excited. What did you think of the Holiday Special?
Guardians are my favorite part of the MCU. My favorite movies as an adult. My favorite movies that I've seen as an adult, not ones I've got adolescent attachment to. Guardians 1 and Guardians 2. And Infinity War, because there's a lot of Guardians in there. These guys have my heart. Yeah. So I was really looking forward to this. Nice to have this little treat, on our way, waiting for Volume 3. I love the Star Wars Holiday Special. Yeah. Sincerely.
Yep. Absolutely.
Bizarrely, but sincerely. So this was right up my alley. And I had a lot of fun. My best friend and I watched it. These are our movies. This is what we do. That's so good. So we had a lovely little holiday moment together. Yes.
Yeah. This was the first, okay, holiday time. Let's kick it off. This is what we watched first. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. Excuse me, I've been drinking a bunch of soda here, so I have a hiccup now. I really enjoyed this a lot. I think it was I wasn't sure what to expect, how big it would be, how small it would be, and I feel like it was just the right size. It had just the right little moments. It didn't overstay its welcome. It wasn't too big or bombastic, but they also didn't go so small that it was just oh, this is kind of disappointing, right? I feel like it was a good all around. I walked away from it being you know what? I think this is a good addition to the MCU. I hope we get more things like this down the road, even if it's not a full hour-long thing, even if it's just a half an hour or 40-minute thing. Just give me some smaller specials. That'd be fun.
Yeah, it's got interesting canon implications for the Guardians series. If this isn't your vein of MCU, if you're really into something else, if you like Black Panther the best, if you like Captain America the best, you don't have to watch this. I think it's a lovely time, but if you're kind of overwhelmed by MCU stuff, unless Guardians is the specific thing you're into, I think you could set this one aside, return to it at your own pace. Sure. I think that's kind of nice.
Yeah. There were some musical numbers in there. If you have if you've seen the first Guardians of the Galaxy, well, I guess there is stuff from this second one in there too, which is what you were just mentioning of the lore implications.
The mixtapes persist.
But I enjoyed it a lot. But I think we have to talk about first of all, what did you think of them kidnapping Kevin Bacon? This idea is that they want to save Christmas for Peter. They think Yondu ruined it for him when he was younger. And so they're oh, we need to get the Christmas cheer back. And well, how else will we do that by kidnapping his greatest hero, Kevin Bacon, the guy who saved a whole town by dancing, right?
Yeah, he'll make Peter happy.
Yeah.
I liked that there was so much Yondu presence in this series. We think about the major loss of Gamora, and you pause and you take a step back and you're like, oh, right, they didn't lose Yondu that long ago. Like, they're still feeling the after effects of that loss as well. So there's a lot going on that's affecting Peter, that's making him feel sad about his life and about this time of the year, as they can see on this like cosmic calendar that tells you it's Christmas on Earth many light years away. So yeah, they're gonna go bring him his hero, Kevin Bacon. We spent all this time talking about.
Yeah, I thought that was a great idea. It's a great callback too, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Like he it's come up enough times. Like it's in the Guardians one where he talks about Footloose, where he dances against Ronan to save the galaxy. Where when he meets other Earthlings for the first time in ages in Infinity War, and he's like, Peter Parker, you're from Earth, the planet of Footloose. Is it still the greatest movie ever made? And he's like, it never was.
Yeah.
But in this world, it was. For these 45 minutes, it was.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought that was a great move. An interesting twist on the, like, we need to save Christmas stuff there. I liked the animation sequences at the start and the end there. I thought those were neat too. But then, yeah, we also got this new kind of lore info for Peter and Mantis, that they are brother and sister. They are like I guess half siblings.
She's she wasn't just Ego's companion helper, and that she used her empathic abilities to like clear his mind, make him rest, make him sleep. She was one of his children with another one of his many space lovers. So, yeah, they are half siblings.
Yeah.
I think it's sweet. I love his reaction when she tells him. He's very happy that she is his sister.
Yeah, like that there is no like, oh my God, I have to think about this and deal with it, the implications. Oh no. Like he's just like, oh my God, that's awesome. That is the Christmas gift that is like amazing, right? I like that acceptance of her in that too, that it's not just like, wait, how does that work? Ew, you like, I don't what no, how? He's just like, oh man,
Mantis
this is great.
Always been a star. Yeah, that's one of my favorite things about Volume 2. One of the reasons why it is one of maybe my favorite movie of my adult life. I love Mantis. I relate to her a lot. She's so sweet. And I like how quickly she is adopted into this team. Like she's got that sort of jokey rapport with Drax, where he thinks, I learned all these things, like I'm a pet and I'm ugly. Like he makes fun of her, but the rest of the team like genuinely likes Mantis. Like they accept her into the group so quickly. Yeah, Peter has always liked her. She always has been a valued teammate since she arrived. There was never any question of, well, now that Ego's planet is destroyed, are we taking Mantis? No, you were always taking Mantis. Your life is now incomplete without Mantis. So of course he's like, he can draw the lines of, that absolutely makes sense. You're my half sister. I don't have any questions. I get it. It makes sense. I'm so happy. I'm so happy to have this.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. What do you think about the, like, I don't want to say new characters, but we got to see a lot more of Cosmo in the S1 here. What do you think?
Good to see Cosmo the space dog. I'm happy. I like the setup that they have bought Nowhere from the Collector, indicating that the Collector is still alive and owned Nowhere, and somehow they accrued the finances to buy it from the Collector. And that includes one of the survivors of his destroyed
still alive?
Cabinet of Curiosities. Well, how could they buy it from him if he wasn't around? And I don't
maybe
think
it was
he's
from
been
his like
seen.
Estate or something. But did he
like he
die?
has an estate.
Didn't that one like woman that was working for him? Didn't she blow them?
No,
up? No.
She
blew herself
blew
up,
stuff
right?
up, but he Yeah, but no, he's still alive. Remember the post-credit scene where like Howard the Duck offers him a drink? So the last time we saw him was in Infinity War when he was part of Thanos's like reality stone projection. So like he sort of like waves goodbye as the projection disappears. We don't know what actually happened to him. We haven't seen him since then. But I think it's been like Benicio del Toro's like, yeah, I think I'm still alive. Like nothing's told me I'm dead yet. I think I'm still out there.
I gotcha. Okay. I just couldn't remember exactly. But it's gonna be an interesting place for them in Guardians 3 because I know that one's gonna focus more on Rocket.
Yeah.
And I think we also like I heard some people talking out there on the social medias. I don't know if Rocket will survive Guardians 3. And I think one of the things they're pointing to is the payoff of him finally getting Winter Soldier's arm in here. Like why pay that joke off if he's gonna survive? Like couldn't they have done that down the road or not at all? But this is like, okay, he finally got the thing. They're tying up all these albeit useless loose ends, right?
Mm-hmm.
So who knows? He might survive at the end of this. I hope he does. But
I love him a lot. He's such a fantastic character. But after James Gunn had that quote saying this movie is our last time with this iteration of the Guardians of the Galaxy, I've been trying to prepare myself for the fact that maybe none or very few of them survive. The fact that a character will die, I'm trying to prepare myself for. That's not a huge shock for how kind of insular this trilogy has been in some ways.
For sure.
How these characters do have larger plot ramifications. Like Guardians of the Galaxy was the first movie to explain the Infinity Stones.
Yeah,
the characters have shown up in other incarnations, or in other avenues outside of the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. Like they've been in the Avengers, they were in Thor: Love and Thunder, so they've got reach outside of their 3 movies. But this is such a cohesive whole that is clearly going to be a beginning, middle, and end to this story that I have been expecting deaths.
Yeah, we shall see. We shall see indeed. But that's all I have to say on the holiday special. I liked it a lot. It was good.
I want to shout out one of my favorite jokes, which is when Drax and Mantis are down on Hollywood Boulevard and they see all the Avengers like cosplayers like taking pictures for money.
Steve!
And she sees the captain.
She just runs
exactly.
up.
The fact that she knows him by first name, I think is adorable. Like you can imagine after. I think often that I wish I had more of the aftermath of that big battle of New York at the battle of like the Avengers campus at the end of Endgame. Like what happened between that battle and Tony's funeral and everybody going home. Like I want to see these characters from the farthest reaches of the MCU interact with each other. And I love the idea that Mantis did introduce herself to everybody. She got everybody's name, not just their code names, their first names. She's on first name basis with everybody at Tony Stark's funeral.
Amazing.
Picture that. Picture her talking to Queen Ramonda. I love it. What a nice thing to imagine.
What is Queen Ramonda's first name? Do we even know that?
I don't think that the Wakandan royal family has a last name. She knows everybody. She knows who's a Skrull. Mantis is the one character who knows everything.
Did you know that the secret invasion was really Mantis? Mantis knows how to solve everything in Secret Invasion. I don't know. Anyways, it was good. I had a blast. But there you go. That is our reaction to the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special. So, Melissa, where can the people find you on the internet?
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Wilkywit. That's WILKYWIT. And listen to my other podcast, Saturday Morning Obscurities.
And there you go. You guys can find me at Yo Kyle Springer on Twitter, co-host and Hive. You can also follow us at the Whatnauts on Twitter, co-host, and Hive. So yeah, go do all that stuff. Like, share, subscribe. If you're on the YouTube version of this, we got a few more videos for you right over there. But yeah, we will see you all next time. Bye.
Bye.